think it gets to the point, people who are worried about the Saudi League, you need to ask yourself, what are you worried about? When you say it's going to ruin football, how? Like, what? By paying players loads to play there in a country that only has one league? I've said it before and I'll say it again, they can't sign everyone. Players will still want to play in Europe for the prestige and the fact that it's so big. Like I'd be a bit worried if a South American league was doing it, like Brazil, because then you got loads of teams. It's a big country. They've got their own Champions League. But even still, then the rest of Europe would have to catch. The rest of South America would have to catch up. Europe's a strong continent. Yeah, you need to stop worrying and ask yourself why you're worried and what it's fueled from. Because if it's money coming into the game, the Premier League's still probably one of the worst. You've got to let places try and catch up. You can't cuss players. If players want to go there for money, fair enough. Because like I say, they won't all go. I just don't understand the issue, to be honest. Jealousy? Is it jealousy? Is it fueled from racism? People say human rights. I get it. Not the best human rights records, but again, that goes on all the time. So what? You're only bothered now that some footballers you like are going there? Like, make it make sense. And at the same time, and I'll keep saying it, England, where I am, America, although it's not big for footy, Germany, don't have the best human rights records, let's be honest. Yeah, it wasn't yesterday, as someone tried saying to me on Twitter. It still happened. So what? Because it was ages ago. Like, didn't exist. It's about working with Saudi then, if you want to change it. People say, oh, well, they're doing it because they want to change their image. Isn't that a good thing? Shouldn't we want them to change their image? Some certain religious things you can't change, but we don't live there. The rest of it just is what it is. Just enjoy football. Either watch the Saudi League and still see these players, or don't. It's happening anyway. They've got money regardless. It's not changing nothing human rights wise. In fact, if anything, these things are more likely to make it better, because the footballers will go there and you know what? They probably won't speak out because putting money in their pocket and whatever. But they're also going to want to move more correct because of them. And the whole point of them wanting to push football is to sort their nation out, because apparently 60% of Saudis are obese. They want to change that. They just want football. Saudi's a football mad country and it's huge. They just want to enjoy football. Let them. Because I bet people in Saudi aren't complaining. I bet they're not saying, oh, well, our human rights are bad, so we don't want this league here. If anything, they're probably saying, at least they're giving us summit, but they need to change. Like, they're fighting that battle all the time. We can't just fight and have football's involved. But you know what? If so, well, we're now talking about it because of football. So if anything, well, they've drawn the attention to themselves. Is that not a good thing? I don't know, man. It all seems very media agendaed, because they don't want the money going there. They just want it all for themselves. They want these Gulf states out the picture. That's why they want to get rid of oil. But that's another conversation. This is football. And in terms of football, they're all greedy. They're all greedy, and football will never stop. The game's the same. Still produce just as many players. Our clubs ain't going anywhere. We've got nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Come on.